Hey everyone, I'm Josh Betley, and this is Vital BMX Explained, brought to you by danscomp.com. Today, we're going to be talking about headsets. The headset is a system of components in the front of the bike that makes it possible to steer. There are three styles of headsets, and all of them have these same components: top cap, spacers, dust cover, compression ring, bearings, head tube races, crown race. There are two bearings, one at each end of the head tube. They're held in place by the races and then held together by the tension of the top cap. This allows everything to spin freely. So let's check out each piece from top to bottom. First off is the top cap. It's how you tighten the headset. Threads into the fork and pulls down on the stem. Top caps come with forks, and it's important to note that not all forks work with all top caps. Next is headset spacers. In order for the headset to work, the stem has to sit above the top of the fork, and the spacers make that possible, as well as being able to adjust the height of the front end of your bike. Next is the dust cover, or the cap, and it does exactly what it sounds like. It keeps dust out, but it can also be used as a spacer. The compression ring sits on top of the top bearing, and it keeps it from flying out of the frame. Then there's the bearings themselves, the real heroes of the story. They're what actually make the bar's spinning possible. Then there's the upper and lower races, and this is just simply where the bearings sit in the frame. The crown race is where the bottom bearing sits on the fork. Some forks have this built on already. There are three different types of headsets: standard, internal, and integrated. The bearings of an integrated headset sit inside the frame, or races have been machined out. The bearings of a standard headset sit in something called cups. They have to be manually pressed into the frame. Internal headsets also use cups, but they're pressed inside the head tube to be hidden. The standard headset has existed the longest, but in modern times is pretty much only found on entry-level complete bikes. Integrated headsets are by far the most common. Headsets come with either unsealed loose ball bearings or sealed cartridge bearings. Sealed cartridge bearings are stronger, smoother, and easier to work with, but they're also more expensive. Almost all integrated headsets come with a campy spec 45 by 45 sealed cartridge bearing. What that means is that there's a 45-degree angle on the race and bearing, top and bottom, to keep it all in place. This was originally designed by the road bike company Campagnolo, hence the name. If you have a campy spec headset, there are several options for caps and headset spacers so you can personalize your headset. If you keep your headset tightened down properly, it's not something you're gonna have to worry about all that often. But when you do want a new one, head on over to danscomp.com. They have plenty.